Hey, what's up? It's Flynn Johnson.
Amaro C.
And you fucking know what this is. It's Gobsmack, baby.
Oh my God, that was very aggressive. That was very,
very aggressive.
very aggressive. I was going to say very aggressive.
Very
That was very aggressive.
That was very aggressive, very stylish.
Stop dressed to be.
No,
Stop dressed to be down.
I don't know. I cursed really early in the show. Sorry, man. Apologise. I wasn't reared that way.
He's a bald boy.
I'm a bald boy. Thanks for listening again and coming back, and make sure to leave us a little subscribe, a little review, all that good stuff. This is the show where we talk about
growing up and everything in
between. Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Yup, the boys. Yup, the fucking boys.
Yup, the fucking parish. You know, I'm in between jobs at the minute.
Ooh, I do know that.
Danielle said that to me earlier. She goes, how's it feel to be in between jobs? What do you mean?
Hey, Wes.
Today was me last day in the job. Last day in social media.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
that.
boy.
But I'm going to act like I didn't know that.
Yeah. Me last day in social media, which I am absolutely delighted about.
Yeah.
Delighted and kind of like, you know what I mean? Working in social media is a pretty easy job.
Yeah. It's
Not
very...
to diminish anyone that does work in that field, but it is pretty handy.
Yeah.
Pretty handy job. You know what I mean? It's a handy number. It's a handy number.
It wasn't as challenging as you'd expect. Sort of like,
I didn't even last a year doing it.
Bored out, yeah.
I wouldn't say bored. I was just kind of like, there's so many photos and videos you can produce. You know what I mean for social media. Like before you start to kind of not run out of ideas, but just like run out of interest.
Yeah. So
do you know what I mean? Run out of interest with it. Like, it was a great place. It was a great place that I was working in. Great staff and all that stuff. But I was just like, it's time for me to move on now.
No,
I need to get back shooting like full time. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Monday I start the new gig.
Oh, baby.
I'll be filming full time again.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy.
Well, actually, again, I say again, but this would be the first. This would actually be the first job where I'm shooting full time.
Full time.
This is full time as
yeah.
like a videographer. Because stuff I do for 2FM and all that is just kind of part time.
Yeah.
That's just kind of
Part-time
whenever it's about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I was in TV, I didn't actually work shooting. I wasn't shooting. I was strapped to a desk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Which I hated. Like.
No.
So this would be the first time where it's kind of like, no. You're full time filming.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So this would be the first one. I'll be on the road a good bit, but I'll be editing from home, which is great.
You came so, and listen, you might be like, oh, don't say that cheesy, cringy shit to me. But you've came a long way, like.
It's taken a while to
get
this.
But
it's taken
a
while.
long while. What, a long way? A long whale. A long whale.
I'm a long whale.
He was on a long whale for
He looks
years.
like a sperm whale, that fella. He's the head of one.
No, but you have though, and I think I don't know. You need to give yourself a little credit, bro.
No,
if you haven't already,
not at all.
No,
not at all.
You're too self-indulgent.
Never.
It wrecks me fucking head.
Never.
Because you're a great human.
No, I'm looking forward to it though. I'm nervous. I'm nervous and excited at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. That's anything, like, you know.
Like
what I mean?
I'm a bit like the imposter syndrome
Kicks
does
in.
kick in. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
I can't do that. You know, and I've seen stuff that they've put out previously, and it's just kind of like, not to sound big headed, but I make that in my sleep.
Oh
like,
my
do you know what I
God!
mean?
Get that dude off your shoulder.
I do that in my sleep. I do that in my sleep.
Get that dude off your shoulder, bro.
I would though. Do you know what I mean? I do it in my sleep.
Yeah,
like, but look, it's a huge opportunity what I'm doing. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm delighted.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and then you can say, "Hey, I've got a friend." His name is.
Because I tell you what, man, there's been a couple of fucking setbacks.
Yeah.
Since COVID and all that stuff. It's nothing worse, man. Especially when you think like you're on a little path and you're like, I'm on my fucking way. You know what I mean? I'm on my way, and then something happens and you're just like,
But that's what I mean about you. It's like
then you kind of have to fall back, like you jump forward 10 spaces and then you get knocked back 6 and you're like, fuck, it's going to take me forever now to catch up on that extra 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know. But that's what I mean about you, is that you should commend yourself, because there's been so much, like, obviously I know a lot more than what I'd say you're willing to give out on the podcast, but what I'm saying is that there has been so much thrown at you, like, over the years, on your way to this thing. So I'm delighted, bro. I couldn't be happier for you, honestly.
I actually never thought that because I'm a lot older now.
Yeah.
And I thought because of my age that there's not a hope that I'm going to get a job like this. You know what I mean? At my age.
Yeah.
Because there's fucking somebody that's 19, 20 that can shoot similar to me and probably turn it around quicker. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And probably have this new style or new vibe that they're on. Do you know what I mean? That I'm not on because I'm an older guy.
Yeah.
So I have a different style. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But look, it happened.
They're not the ROC, brother.
Do you know
I
what I
tell you
mean?
that much. They're not the ROC.
The social media stuff, though, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting away from it.
Yeah,
it's just
that's
not
good.
for me. It's just not for me.
I'm still in the dead end.
Commenting back and fucking trying to keep on trends and playing the fucking algorithm game. It's
Yeah,
just,
no, I
oh
know.
my lord,
I
get
know.
it away
I'd
from
say
me.
I've learned some tricks though. I'd say there's some,
Unbelievable amount of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable
I'd say I've
amount of
learned
stuff.
some
Especially
shit,
because I'm releasing music now.
yeah, yeah.
I'm starting to release music again. What it is I have, as you know, I've fucking hard drives full of stuff. Not all of it is good enough to release. Some of it is. It's fine. You know what I mean? I'll be able to tart it up a little bit. And that's basically what I'm doing. Because as Bitter Rock or whatever, when I was releasing music under that name, I had a back catalogue. You know what I mean? There was
Yeah.
3 albums, EPs. There was beat tapes, singles. You know what I mean? There's a
Yeah.
big back catalogue there. Which, if you type into Google Bitter Rock, it's going to come up. Musical artist.
Yeah.
It has all the info, links to everything. Where now I'm kind of releasing as a new artist because it's ROC now.
Yeah.
So I'm rebranding
Yeah,
and
it's-
relaunching as a new artist, more or
The
less. you know what I mean?
development stage. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm relaunching, so it's tough because I'm trying to get away from that stuff. So it's tough trying to build like a little momentum behind you or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm releasing music just to build up a back catalogue before I put anything serious out.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to say that the singles I'm putting out aren't serious. Like, do you know what I mean? It's
Be very much
I'm trying
looking
to stay consistent and trying to keep a high bar.
Yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
like, right, I have to outdo that last one. I have to outdo.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
For when the album stuff comes or whatever. So I've learned a lot through working in social media and marketing. Now that I know how to kind of promote a release. Like there's all these new little ways now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like see Reddit and
Reddit,
fucking the Discord stuff, bro. Different ball game.
Yeah, yeah.
Different ball game.
Yeah.
Like I think the latest song went from like 5,500 streams to about 16,000 within the space of about 3 weeks.
Jesus.
And that's just like playing the game. That's just like going onto Google Ads, placing some Google Ads, spend like €2, €3 on Google Ads, investing like a $5 in Google Ads, and like you can target your audience, so you can like, look, I only want this certain age group from this area that listen to this type of shit, and this is what they're searching, and Google will be like, yeah, sweet. How much do you want to pay? A $5, grand.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get you 200,000 eyes on that brand new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can do the same on YouTube now. You know, the YouTube ads, all this stuff. Where I didn't really know any of that stuff before. I knew of it, but I was just like, no, I wouldn't be fucking into that.
Yeah,
Where now, working through what I work in, like in fucking market and all that, man, you learn all these new little tricks, bro.
Yeah,
all
for
these new
sure.
little tricks, man.
For sure, yeah.
And it costs you fuck all. Like
Yeah.
Reddit and Discord, you just got to find the right groups that you can post them in. Like genuine groups that like would be interested in that type of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to put a heavy metal song into a fucking like a gaming group.
Yeah,
They're
no,
going
I
to tell you
guess
to piss off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you do have to do a little bit of research. You have to dig a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you have to be ready for the criticism as well, because
of course.
you're going to get arseholes in those groups that are just going to pick,
Reddit
pick the
is
song apart.
ruthless,
Yeah, like they're
bro.
just going to pick it apart. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you have to
yeah.
be ready for that as well. But
Yeah.
there's loads of different ways to market your music now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Has that ever affected you? See if like you've seen a bad comment around. Like,
It used to when I was young.
it actually never did for me.
It never like where I was like, oh, I'm shit. It was more
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna fucking batter that
Snap.
cunt. I'd be writing back under the comments here. Look, this is where I live. This is
Come.
where I live.
Come to me, motherfucker.
Number 13, yeah. Number 13, the garden's coming. Come. There's a blue car in the garden. You come down to the house.
I'm not coming out for a straight.
Bro, that's how bad I used to be.
Yeah.
That's how bad I used to be. I used to call cunts out, be like, no, don't start writing shit online.
Ring
Come
me.
and see me. I swear, I'd be giving them my number. I'd be giving them my fucking home address when I was younger. Like, you know what I mean? I'd giving them me ma's address.
Yeah.
I'd be like, come down, see me.
Yeah.
Come down between this time and I'll be there.
I think, bro,
You
you
say
know
that
what
to
it
my
was for
face.
me? I think you're probably the same as well. That you
I
had
used to
that
snap.
reaction
I used
rather
to
than,
snap.
oh, fuck that.
I wasn't really like, I'm shit.
Yeah, I think the reason why we're like that is because of the area that
I was
we're
just
from.
so defensive.
No, I know. But
And that music, and like the music they were calling shy was shy.
Yeah, no,
It was shy. It was
yeah,
awful.
same with me. Yeah,
It was
shy,
awful.
like, yeah.
But I never posted it there. Other
Yeah.
cunts would post it there.
Yeah,
And I'd be like,
yeah.
You know, don't post that shit, bro. Come on.
Now off the clap back.
I was 12 when I made that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm
yeah.
20 now. Like, relax.
No. Oh, that was the same with me, but you know what it was? I think it's because we came from an area where you were giving shit to your face, bro. So if this little twerp on fucking, sorry, I don't mean to say twerp or whatever, but this little troll on YouTube was like under my video when I'm 15 going, this fella needs to sort his life out, quit music. I'm like,
I know.
I don't
All right,
care.
bro.
Like,
Chill out.
I'm gonna walk out the door now and some cunt's gonna say, your man's this, your man's that, and I'm gonna slag him back, and that's that. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I mean. I think it's because the area that we're from. That's I don't think that stuff would ever affect me, no matter how big it got. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't think it ever. It's bro. It's all make believe. Like, do you know what I mean?
I know.
It's all make. As you said, it's a game. That's all it is.
All
like,
of them are games.
Do you know what I mean? It's just
all
a
of them are
game.
games.
Like,
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Delete your Facebooks. Instagram, all that sort of stuff. Like, it's just you have to feed the algorithm, and that's all it is now. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
it was different when it first started. When it all kind of first started off, like, and it was, you know what I mean? We all got suckered into it, like. But now, I think when you get older and you start to see all this mad shite that's happening online, it's just like, it's just an app.
That's all it is.
It's just an app.
That's all it is.
You know
And
what
like,
saying?
I'm
it
a
means
victim.
absolutely nothing.
I don't know about you, but like, I'm a victim of scrolling. Like, do you know what I mean?
I used to be, not anymore.
Anytime I get back, so see, the thing with me is I can get rid of social media for months, bro. It doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Couldn't care less.
The only one, I'd be like that. Like Facebook, I don't use. I only link back up with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to release music again, and look, all the avenues you can get.
Oh, of course.
The more the merrier. But my algorithm on Facebook now is terrible.
Because you haven't been posting.
Where before, like, when I used to use it, you know, I'd post something up and a couple of thousand people would see it. Where now I'm lucky if I get 8.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Me,
and it's just, look, that's the way Facebook has gone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could have 100,000 followers on like a like page or whatever, and because of the way the algorithm's gone, your post might only reach about 100 of those people.
Bro, I get
is
if
scandalous.
I put something out and I'll just like automatically share it from the
Yeah,
Flynn
it just
Johnson
shares from Instagram for me now.
to like the Flynn Johnson like page.
Yeah.
Like, I have a fucking blue tick on Facebook. Like, do you know what I'm
saying?
Like, it's like
I don't use it.
When I put it up, it's like 3 people like it, and like 2 of them are related to me. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
madness, isn't it? It's madness. Where on Instagram, on average, I don't have a big following on Instagram. I think I've just shy of 3,000 followers
bigger than
on
mine,
fucking
bro.
Instagram, which is very small. But the stories, because I'm so active with the stories, and it's on purpose, because I'm so active with the stories, I'd probably get about, on average, between, I think it's about 1,100 and 1,200 people see my stories. On average.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
That is good, because I'd only get
really
like
good.
500-600. Like, you know what I mean?
It's really good. It's because I'm so fucking active with it.
Yeah, because
you
you're
know what I mean?
always, You're like one of the first ones that
I
comes
play the
up.
game. Like, I play the game.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be sharing other people's shit as well. Like, people with a bigger following.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it leeches onto them. And
all
there's
that
a whole
stuff.
thing to it.
All
There's
that
a whole
stuff.
science to it.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why I'm so active with the stories. Posting, I don't get great traction with the posts. But it's because I don't post so often. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, ideally your week is supposed to be like, so say Monday you put up a grid post, Tuesday stories, you know what I mean, Wednesday you're in between or whatever, Thursday then another grid post, you know what I mean, Friday stories, and keep updating and you're just gonna playing the game, like, do you know what I mean?
Playing the game, exactly, brother, exactly. So what because you're in between jobs now, what are you doing? Like,
Fuck off. No, I'm
doing this shite with you dick.
No, today is Wednesday, so we're recording this on Wednesday. Podcast comes out tomorrow,
Thursday,
which is Thursday, when everybody be listening to this.
Yeah.
I'll be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I start the new gig. So, you know.
So why do you like? What does the ROC do in his spare time?
Nothing, bro.
What do
Sit
you
on the
do?
couch and watch films. Watch shite.
Like, what's the perfect? I don't know. What's the perfect alone time to you? Like, do you know what I mean?
Studio, I'd say, or painting.
Studio paint.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you're like most like in yourself, sort of like.
Yeah, I'd say painting more so. I haven't painted in fucking ages, though. Just my hands.
Yeah,
are
I haven't
bleeding
painted in
bits.
ages.
Yeah, my hands are in bits. Arthritis in my hands, so can't really paint that much anymore.
Yeah, there
But
is.
yeah,
I didn't know that, bro.
yeah, long COVID.
Oh,
And,
shit. Yeah. I remember.
The studio, though, the studio would be a big one.
Yeah.
I love a bit of the studio, obviously.
Yeah.
Just making shite. Settles the old head. I love being out on the bike. I love a bit of painting or whatever, drawing, or like even if I'm painting on the tablet, I'm drawing on the tablet. Like, do you know what I mean? Just something,
Yeah,
something creative.
Yeah.
But my all-time favorite more than anything in the fucking world
To do.
is just sitting on the couch watching films.
Yeah.
Shite, like absolute shite.
Shite.
Stuff that I've seen a million times. I just love it.
The worse the better. Like.
Yeah, I just fucking love it. I love films. Like I just, oh my god, man, I live in a cinema. Like, you know.
Yeah. No,
I just love it. But it's not good for your head. You know what I mean?
No, of course not. Of course.
Like
not,
Danielle always gives out to me for sitting in there and just watching films all day. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because I would. I'd happily spend the whole day eating shite and watching shite. Do you know what I mean? It's not good for you. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, the studio would be the big one for me to wind down. Like, is that what you're thinking?
Like I'm talking. Like to me, if you ask me, like, what's a long time to me? What I'd think that meant is like, when do you feel like you're most like on your own and winding down at the same time? Like, do you know what I mean? You could be in a house full of people, but when you're on your own, like, sort of. Do you know what I mean? The studio would probably be. See, my studio now wouldn't be so much, because my studio is in my sitting room, like, do you know what I mean? So I can't really, like, there's no really escape, and especially now because we have Kaylin and all that stuff, like, I can't be like, Danielle, can I just have the space? You know what I mean?
just need this to vibe out.
I just need the space, like. No, but I think when I'm writing, bro, I think the most, like, when I'm writing, or like the most I write is when I'm walking, believe it or not, like.
Yeah.
Like, so when I'm just walking, I'm writing, like, do you know what I mean? And
I'm like that driving.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's mad.
The best way for me to write music, like to write lyrics,
Write lyrics,
is driving.
Really?
Yeah, I have to distract myself. If you were to ask me now, come on, we sit down at the kitchen table and we'll just write a song. Yeah. Won't happen.
Couldn't do it.
Can't do it. Yeah. Or if I'm upstairs, or if I'm up in the studio, because I have a purpose-built one here. Yeah. So I have a studio built here in the house, and if I sit down in the studio and I'm trying to write, won't happen. Yeah, it won't happen. Yeah. I have to distract myself where I'm not thinking about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Where you
I'm not able to force it. I can't force it, or I can't kind of sit down and write. Right, you're gonna write fucking a full verse now. Yeah, will not happen.
No, I'm the same.
Will not happen.
I'm the same. I'm the same. Yeah,
I have to be doing something. So driving is the best for me.
Yeah,
I very rarely write lyrics down. Very rare for me.
Yeah.
I usually just keep them in my head. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not any sort of Jay-Z or anything like that. It's just the way I am. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm in the car, I'll be rapping along to a song or whatever, or I'll be singing away to a little hook, and I'll just, for some reason, it'll just stick in my head. But when I get back, I'll kind of record it, or I'll do like a voice note. Yeah. Or I'll jot like some of it down. Like I'll write some of it if it's really kind of if there's a lot going on, I'll have to kind of jot some of it down. Okay. But I kind of type in shorthand, if that makes sense. You know, like shorthand, where you kind of just scribble. I kind of type in shorthand. I kind of it's just the gist of it.
Yeah, the gist of that line. Yeah.
I don't fully write it out. Like,
yeah.
It's just the gist and kind of where it's rhyming, and I usually rhyme about 3 or 4 words in each line. Yeah, that's the way I kind of do it. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. All that stuff I kind of just jot it down real quick, but I'll just remember it. Like, as soon as I hear the beat again, I'll just kind of remember it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get that. I think what you're trying to describe is sort of, you have to be doing something like real monotonous and not thinking about actually writing lyrics.
I have to get out of my way.
Yeah, that's the same, bro. It's the exact same with me, and that's why, if you ever noticed, I can write lyrics. I can write lyrics anywhere. Like,
I've seen you do it. I've seen you like sit down and just be like, right, I'm gonna write a verse for this. Cool, bro. Yeah, and you'll just sit in the corner and write it.
Yeah. No, I can do that, but I feel like my best is when I'm on my own, like, do you know what I mean? Like, when I'm put under pressure, like, let's say if me and you booked the studio for 4 hours and you were like, right, let's get your verse done, my verse done, the whole lot, let's get the whole song done. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, bro.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you straight, I'll be like, 4 hours just isn't enough time, like, you know what I mean? Because it's not that, it's like, you know me, I take like real pride in my writing, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And the walking thing as well, it's mad because like if I have to sit down, there's nowhere for me to walk, I will. But you've often been up in that studio, and like, I've been out on the landing, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like,
or you'll go out for a smoke, and you come back with like half a verse.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he's gone for an hour. You come back and the song's written.
I have to I don't know what it is, man. It's like, I always say, like, I can write sitting down, like I have written sitting down, but it's like this real fucking, I don't know, it's like this psychological like thing that's just in my head. It's all just in my head, like that like, if I'm sitting down and I'm writing, it's shy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
you have to be up kind of,
yeah,
right, yeah.
just
You
walking
kinda
around the room. Like
trying to
you've
feel it
often,
out.
bro, you've often seen me. You've been up there, you've been making beats, and while you're finishing the beat, I'll be writing or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll just be walking in circles around the
Walking
room.
around loops. Yeah.
You'll just be like, "This is well alright." Like,
Yeah, see the
like a
4
mad
hours thing. See what you were saying, like 4 hours just isn't enough.
Yeah,
If you were to say that to someone that's not used to being in a studio, you'd be like, 4 hours?
Yeah,
and you'd be like,
yeah, it's
yeah,
mad.
it could be 4 days.
4 days easy, and that
Like-
song mightn't be finished. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
4 weeks it could take to finish one song. And they're like, 4 weeks? And I'm like, yeah, 4 weeks consistently in the
Yeah,
studio.
yeah. But I think
I
that's
think a lot of
'cause-
people think like a studio is like you go there and it's like great, it's a big party and you're just
Yeah,
like you're
no.
acting the bar. It's not like that at all. Like you barely talk to each other.
bro. You know what? I always see stuff like that. I'm like,
You're barely talking to each other.
me and you don't talk to each other anyway. You're just going through, and you're just like,
That sounds good.
and I'm just
Tweak
walking
that
around-
real quick.
and I'm just walking around.
And
the
all
room.
I hear in the background is oh yeah, oh bro, when you hear this, I'm like, yeah, just one sec.
Yeah,
When you hear this, bro, I'll be like, yeah, that's cool, bro. Yeah, that's all you hear. That's basically a studio session,
it's so like,
and you could do that for 8 hours.
yeah, easy,
and you could barely say a word. Like, it's gas, right? So when we used to be in the studio a lot,
yeah.
fucking pre-COVID or whatever, we'd be in the studio a lot, and we'd be in there for like 8-10 hours.
Yeah,
studio day, right? And I'd come home or I'd come downstairs, and Danny'd be like, "Oh, how's Ev?" I was like, "Grand, I think, yeah."
I don't know.
How's Danielle? I don't know. Do you not talk? No. Did you ask this baby was? No.
No,
Like, I don't know, like. She's like, well, you have to even spend the whole day together. Yeah, but like,
I thought, but it's like,
nobody understands.
No, they don't. They don't.
Unless you make music, like, they just don't understand.
Danny's like, did he ask for me? No, he actually didn't.
Like, a studio session is one of the most boring things.
Ah.
If you're not in the session,
yeah.
like, I've shot, I don't know how many sessions in a studio, and it is the most monotonous, boring thing to watch.
Of course, yeah,
It's the
yeah,
most boring thing to watch.
Yeah.
Because it's literally hours and hours and hours of just nothing.
Yeah.
Just nothing. And you might get that like 5 minutes of like, oh, this is great
Yeah.
when you hear this thing. And then just,
And
yeah,
then
it just
it's
goes back
another
to
2
nothing.
hours of them recording and fucking up and recording and
recording
fucking
over and over and over and over and over. Getting frustrated and it's mad.
I
It's
know.
such a weird
I think
thing.
it's mad because like Danielle doesn't really understand it that like I'd go to a studio like you said pre-COVID or whatever, be in the studio for like 10 hours and we come home and it's like that same thing. She's like, oh, how'd it go? And I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, it was good, yeah. I'm bollocks tired though. And she'd be like, you're tired? And I'd be like, yeah. And she'd be like, how?
She's just sitting there
she's
fucking
like, you're just,
thinking
yeah,
all
but
day.
she's like, well, in her head, the way she said, before she actually started coming to a studio herself, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, it's saying it, like, in her head, she'd be like, yeah, but like, it was just you and your mate, like, just
just hanging out, having a crack.
Yeah,
It's
so I
not
mean,
that.
just being fun and creative, like, and it's like, no, we weren't.
far
like,
from it.
I barely even looked at the fella, like, you know what I mean?
I think we said hello and yeah, I like that bit. I'll take that bit out. Right, redo that.
I don't even know if Richie was in the room, Danielle, to be honest, like, you know what I mean?
That's what it's like, though. That's what it's
Yeah,
really
no.
like. That's what
Because
it's really like.
it's like what you say, and again, it turns back to what we're talking about, like alone time. I think, like I could spend, bro. You could, especially if you put me in a studio with no windows, no doors, no time, no clocks, no nothing. I'd easily be in there for 3 days, and it'd feel like 3 hours. Like, do you know what I mean?
I couldn't. Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
happens
Like,
to me all the time upstairs.
That's what I'm saying. I get lost in it, brother. I
Happens
get
to me
lost
upstairs
in
all
it.
the time.
Yeah, I
like
get
Danny will
lost.
say to you, like, I'll be up there. I'll be like, I'm just going to the studio for an hour. Yeah, grand. I'll see you tomorrow. What? No, I'll only be an hour. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
And you know what she hates about me as well, bro, is that I'm like, right, I just need to, she's like, we have this plan, and we're like, we're going to watch a film, aren't we? Yeah, of course, we're going to watch a film. I just need to fix this on this song, right? So then I go over to the laptop and I'm like, I'm telling you 2 seconds, I know what I need to do. Yeah, I just want to put this effect on this just so I can hear what it sounds like. I'll go over there, bro, and before I even know it, I look back, she's gone out of the sitting room. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where's that gone? Like, do you know what I mean?
I know.
I can't explain it, man. And she always says to me that, and like, not to get too serious about her, Anne, because I know we're having a laugh about it, but she always says to me that, she was like, when I look at you, like, when you're in that, like, because obviously I could be walking around the gaff and all, you know what I mean? I'm just roaming around, she hears me in the bathroom, and I go, woo, you know what I mean? Oh shit, that's crazy. You know what I mean? She's like, see,
You
right?
next level.
Looking in the mirror and all, oh, you stupid with it. You know what I mean?
Hello. You see me popping out through the window. Yeah. He's crazy, slick
but
with it.
she always says to me that, like, you know, if I give her the nod, like, because I wouldn't even know she's in the gaff, bro. I just walk past her, like, you know what I mean? She's crossing the hall, hey, yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm just, but she says to me that there's something, like, she can see something different. She's like, I can't explain it. She's like, there's something different in your eyes, like, do you know what I mean?
You're in that state of flow.
She was, that's what it is. She's like, it's almost like you're so much in your head that, like, you're lost. Like, there's nothing else is happening. You know what I mean?
To me, it's like meditating.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
You just kind of.
I block everything out, bro.
Yeah, it's like tunnel vision. Like you just.
Yeah.
That's just the one thing you're focused on.
Yeah.
The house could be on fire around me, and I wouldn't even notice.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean?
My skin would be burning.
Just like, just let me get this. Just let me EQ this fucking bass, please. Just let me get this 808 right. Just do me head in here.
Yeah.
It's very hard to explain.
There's the other side of it as well that we could talk about for hours as well. The frustrating side of it, which I think I experience a little bit more. Not with writing, but recording and stuff. I experience the frustration side of it more than actually enjoying it. Like, I always say to you, I hate recording. Like,
Yeah,
I hate
me
it,
too.
you know what I mean? Because it never ever sounds the way it sounds in your head. Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's never gonna, especially if you put like an expectation on it. It's never gonna sound like that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Unless you're in the fucking studio with 20 engineers and you need Beyonce money to be doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What used to happen to me is, I don't know if you've ever experienced this. I'm sure you have, bro. I'm sure everybody has that's listened to this and is making music. But what used to always happen to me was I used to give it me all with the roughs and the gaff. And then I'd go to the studio, like
That's
an actual studio,
different,
to
you have different
record it,
energy.
and I'm like,
It's a
this
different
sounds
energy.
shy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't this sound like the way it did? And it's not going to, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, do you know what used to happen to me as well that I didn't understand? That, like, I'd record one verse, and then my man would be like, Evan, dinner. And I'd be like, cool, go downstairs, have me dinner, back upstairs, and my voice sounds completely different. Like.
Yeah, that's it. It's a different energy.
It's mad,
It's different
though, isn't
energy.
it? It's
You're not in
crazy.
the zone then. Do
But
you
that's
know
what I mean. It's all these, like, people think that it's just like you show up, you rap, and that's it. But it's all these little things that, like, I think are always left out in the conversation. Do you know what I mean? Where, like, it's like, no, like, you know, like, to be like, I'd be halfway through recording a verse, the boys be in the studio, or anyone, and they'd be like, hey, have you come out for a smoke? Absolutely fucking not. Are you mad? You know what I mean? If
I'm in the middle of it here.
I can't go anywhere until this is done. I
can't even go to the toilet.
Exactly. Like,
Gonna sip of water. No!
Boys, I'm bursting for a piss the last 2 hours. Like, do you know what I mean? But that's what it's like, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's just,
I'm like that.
Yeah,
I have to, like, if there's something I want to record, I have to do it there and then.
Yeah. Easy.
Because I can't half do it. I can't do one verse or I can do, I can do the chorus fine.
Do
hooks.
hooks,
Come back to that.
yeah.
But verses and stuff, no.
No.
Like today when I left the job, I had just this song in my head or whatever, and I had the beat done, and I was just like, oh, I have to go and record that now. So as soon as I got here, I was like, Danny, gone up to the studio. I'll be back in an hour. She's like, Grant, I'll see you in 2 weeks. All right, Grant. And I went up and I recorded it there and then straight away. Boom, just knocked it out.
Yeah.
And the track's an absolute belter.
Slapper.
It's an absolute belter.
Crazy.
But if I had a half done it, like, I have to be in that zone. Do you
That
know what I mean?
flow
I
state,
have to be in that flow. Like,
Yeah.
I need that set sense of, like, just being able to just be free and create. Do you know what I mean?
I know that, bro.
And I'm like that with everything. I'm like that with everything I am.
My dad always says to me that it's the one thing I'm not lazy with. Like,
Yeah.
well, back then, obviously, I'm not lazy anymore because I'm out on my own, the big bad world and shit. But my dad used to always say to me, the only thing you don't have, arse, your whole life has been that music. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, he always says it to me. He says, when you're in it, you're in it. Like, do you know what I mean? And like Danielle will tell you that I have to finish it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a lazy bastard, but
that's
I'm
what.
in work, like job.
Yeah.
No, I have to be doing something. I'd be flat out.
Ah, yeah, of course.
When I'm in
yeah.
the studio, no, I'd be
Yeah,
flat out.
yeah.
But everything else, no, I'm a lazy bastard. Not an arsehole.
Even in the job, I'm a lazy
Selfish
bastard,
one, that's
bro.
right.
I hope you listen to this as well. I'm a lazy.
No, I can't be. That's why I left social media stuff, just because it just
Yeah.
it just wasn't enough for me to do. Like, I just had to be on it.
But I think that's my alone time. Is like walking and writing, and like I always find that when I'm walking, I write the best stuff. And when I'm on my own, I can write, bro. I can write anywhere. You've seen it yourself over the years. Like, I can write anywhere, and I don't really feel too much pressure when I'm writing anywhere. Like, but when I'm on my own, bro, it's just there's something like I hit that little sweet spot in my head where I'm this shit is nuts. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, most people I know that are like creatives, they'd be like, they wouldn't be as introverted as me maybe, but they'd like to be alone when they're creating.
Yeah.
like with like music and stuff.
Do you reckon they coincide with each other? Like the two go together, being alone and being creative.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah,
You know, you have to be a certain type to be in a studio and want kind of more musicians. Like a lot of people, I know people as well that like would be, if they go into a studio to record music, say, they need like their little gang with them. They need their entourage with them to kind of to hype them up, kind of inspire them a little bit, or like different musicians that will just throw ideas at them. Do you know what I mean? They need that, and that's their writing process or whatever.
Yeah.
Me, I'm completely different. I need to be on my own. I need to be doing something, and that's how I do it.
I don't think I've ever seen you right in front of me ever.
Or I have.
I think
over the other place.
Yeah, you've
little
like
bits,
edited lines and stuff in front of me. Like, yeah. No, I know that.
I need to be just kind of left alone, just to feel it out. Like, do you know what I mean?
And I think that's why me and you, we love.
I'm not a serious writer though, like the way like you would be. No. Like when you listen to songs, you listen to the lyrics. I don't. I listen to the music.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say. Actually, that's the point I was going to make. You have to remind me there. That was the point I was going to make. Remember you were saying when you were in the car and you're listening to beats and you kind of like just repeat like the first half of the verse and you remember it in your head. Because I think you also write. I know this sounds mad, but I also think you write lyrics from a producer's ear as well. So it's all rhythm. So you remember it because it's written.
Yeah, if you listen to any of my verses, it's always very rhythmic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of space in my verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess that makes me a little bit more unique. Like,
no, it does. I mean?
And it's I don't fill space for the sake of it.
Oh yeah, of course.
I kind of just like, if that needs to breathe there, well then sweet. That needs to breathe there.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's something you've taught me, bro, that I carry with me today, and I think it's what made me.
You still fill space though. Like
I do.
If there's a gap, you're sticking like 5 words in there. Just as a challenge.
But just as a challenge sort of. But what I've grown accustomed to and what you've taught me is just the lesson of knowing when. Do you know what I mean? So like this song isn't for that, and I've learned to get that ear myself, where I'm like, this song isn't for that. It's not for that. It's not for that. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think you've taught me that, and I've also taken I've also as well been more open. I think that you taught me as well. I've been more open to that doesn't fit there the way the line previous does. Like, so do something different there. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'll revisit or rewrite or whatever, because I need someone like you to produce me. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I think I've gotten a good ear over the years where.
Yeah, you've gotten a bit better at it.
That's what I'm saying. Like where I can tell the difference where this song doesn't need that. It doesn't need that fucking, you know what I mean? It needs to be what it is. Because I think I've been able to, again, it's from hanging around with you, bro. You just made me, bro. You made me who I am. You know what I mean? No, you have though. But it's all thanks to you that I kind of have this ear now where I know what will sound perfect on this. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think that's what I was able to do with what I have coming as well, which is ways down the line, whatever.
See, you're a rapper's rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
You're like one of these lads that are just mad for the lyrics.
Yeah.
All the little nuances are in there, all these little rhyme schemes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's great. That's great. But when you're making music, well, look, you interpret music whatever way you want.
Yeah.
But when you're making, for me, when I'm making music, I want it to appeal to everybody.
Yeah.
Almost like a pop song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want everyone to be to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like my raps are very simple. They're very simple. They're very like, it's as if I'm having a conversation with you.
I wouldn't say very.
And simple, this is straight. Like I'm very like, what would you call it? Be matter of fact. Like straight to the point. Yeah. Like, boom, boom, boom. There you go.
Yeah.
But I always listen to the song and be like, right, well, what sounds good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What sounds good? What would sound good there?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of like, right, I'm going to write this unbelievable verse and I'm going to put on this beat. I couldn't give a shy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's probably the wrong way of doing it, but I just want to make something that just sounds good.
Yeah. It's
all
not
of it
wrong
just
or right,
sounds
bro.
good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's not wrong or right. And like I've been called the rapper's rapper nearly me entire fucking life as well. Like,
yeah, like a J. Cole or a fucking Kendrick Lamar, you know, these
that's what I mean,
the conscious stuff, like just like a rapper's rapper where they're just dissecting lyrics, like trying to find the hidden meanings. Yeah. I don't really have that. Some of my stuff is like that, but I don't really rap like that. See, it's not in me.
I've gotten like the ear for like what, as you said, like what will sound good on this. So what my sort of compromise, I suppose, with songs is that I'm able to write like a catchy hook the way you would be able to. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's my compromise. So when I write the catchy hook and I write the hook that sounds the best on that beat, I'm like, right, this is what I'm going to do for the verses for me. And bro, again, I don't do it for anyone to listen to my shit and go, well, obviously, whatever, it is what it is. I want a certain reaction when you listen to me lyrics. Like, but what I'm saying is that most of the bars I write, when I explain them to you, you're like, nobody's going to catch that. And I'm like, I know. I'm well aware. Like, I don't care whether they do or not. It's for me. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's for me nearly. Like, because I just like continuously challenging myself, bro. And that's all. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
But I don't think like I'm in this realm of like I'm a rapper's rapper, but at the same time, I think I'm finding that middle ground where it does appeal to a broader audience than what just like the fucking.
Well, that comes with the production side of it,
the hip hop heads,
you know, like the catchy choruses and all that stuff like that, like the bridges and you know the melody of the track and all that.
I've always admired the way you've worked though with stuff like that. I've always admired it because, like, bro, there's days where, like you said, now these are your words, not mine. But there's days where I sit there and I'd love to be like, I'm just gonna write the first fucking thing that comes to my head, like, and I don't give a shit. Like, they're your words, not mine. Yeah, I don't think you do that. I think you're being a bit modest. I think you do care a little bit more than what
I do. I do care, obviously. But what I'm saying is, I don't try write stuff that's really intricate.
Right? Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't really challenge myself as a writer. Is what I'm trying to say. The way, like the way you would or whatever. I just kind of like, that feels good. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Put it down. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Put it down. Put it on the hard drive.
But it's mad the way we've been, like, me and you have been around each other for that long, and we've sort of rubbed off each other in that way. Do you know what I mean? That sometimes you'd send me a bar and you'd be like, "What do you think of this bar?" You know what I mean? And I'd be like, "Oh shit!" You know what I mean?
He's got it.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I'll send you a B, and you'll be like, "Bro, this is unreal." Like, do you know what I mean, or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's mad that we kind of rubbed off each other in that way. But yeah, in a roundabout way, to answer the question, I just love being creative when I'm alone, bro.
Same. That's my thing. Just being creative, whether it's making music, painting, drawing, you know, whatever. Like, or if I'm making something by hand or whatever it is, I just like to be creative. You know what I mean? It's soul food. Like, it's you're feeding the soul, innit? Like, do you know what I mean?
I notice, and Danielle notices as well. I don't know if your Danny does or not, but we notice when, like, I kind of catch myself where I'm like, I actually haven't written that in like 2 weeks. No wonder I'm walking around like a fucking zombie, you know what I mean? Or like walk around with a face like a slapped arse, like, you know what I mean?
That's she'll say to me the odd time, would you not go up to the studio and do something more? Or something like that, like, do you know what I mean? And make you feel better or whatever. Like, no, I'm grand. Just like, you probably should. Like, go up.
Just walk around kicking shit. Like, fuck this guy.
Go up and do a bit, like, punching the walls and all that. I don't know.
Goes up the studio for fucking
almost like, you know, those Snickers ads. Yeah. The Snickers today, and then he changes. That's what it's like. Have you painted today? Yeah. No. Here you go. Hands me a brush. I'm like, that's better.
He just demorphs from the monster that he was. Like, yeah.
That's tough. It is tough being like a creative person, because that imposter syndrome's a killer.
Oh yeah.
That imposter syndrome's a killer. Like the self-hate and the doubt and all this stuff that comes in. Oh my god.
And that can affect the other side.
It's such like a Jekyll and Hyde thing. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Because I find myself where I'm like, why should I be even taking it this serious? Like, do you ever get that? Like, where I'm like, am I fucking easy? Do you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I'd be like I'd be listening back to it like, oh, that's awful. Can't put that out. Oh, I can't let anybody hear that. And I'm like, why can't you? Yeah. And then it's like, you know,
you're having a tug of war in your head. Like, it's mad.
Who cares about this? I'm a white Irish person that makes rap music. Like, I make not even rap. I make black music. I'm a white Irish person that makes black music. Yeah. You know what I mean? Why can't, like, who cares? Who cares? No. Why am I taking it this fucking serious? Like,
I get that a lot, bro, and I question it a lot. Do you know what I mean? Where I'm like sitting there and I'm like, why am I even? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, why am I even putting 2 hours into 2 bars just so I can find that perfect rhyme scheme? Like, you know, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? And then, like, there's that side of it, and then you start questioning yourself, and you're like, when I do take the 2 hours and those 2 bars come out of me, I'm like, oh, that's why you do it for that. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you do it.
Looking at yourself in the mirror like, I am unreal. I am the best.
No, it's and I think that's the Irish way as well of, like, being, like, I don't know, where it's like, like, I make music, like, if somebody meets you or you start a new job and they're like, oh, Richie, I heard you make music. Instead of, like, promoting ourselves, we're kind of like, no, it's not me. You know what I mean? Like, Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, that's not me. No,
No. Don't do that. Yeah.
That's what I used to hate when my co-workers. You know, when I start a new job, my co-workers be like, I know you from somewhere. And I'd be like, no, you me? I'm from the 80s. Like,
Do you make music? No.
Do you make music? You make YouTube videos around?
You still doing the DJing? No.
That's not
It's
me.
not me. It's me brother.
Yeah,
me twin.
it's almost this, like, I don't know. It's like this foreshadowing embarrassment that we have nearly about it. Like, do you know what I mean? Whereas you should be like, yeah, I do, bro. Check me shit out, so on and so forth. But it's like we have this like little cringe factor that like kicks in, and I don't know. Maybe it's always just gonna be that way. Like, do you know what I mean? Where you second guess
Because
yourself.
of the type of music you make. If you're in a band, it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah,
Like a singer songwriter or something.
Yeah.
Be completely different. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's because you make rap music and it's so fucking. Ugh.
What I always found though
You know.
is when my co-workers, when I started a new job, my co-workers would find out that I make music, and they'd be like, "Oh, what, you're a rapper, Dave? Yeah, you're a rapper. You know, they give all this," and then they go and listen to it, and they come in the next day and they're like, "I was listening to their stuff last
actually
week.
very
It's
good."
actually good."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
thanks
That's
for-
like you've surprised me with how good you are. Like, you know what I mean?
Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And then it's like you're in staff meetings, they're putting on fucking tunes in the background.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. All right, cool. I'm not the man cub today, so turn that off,
And
please.
come here, would you be into like just sitting around doing fuck all as well?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
love a good like doing absolute. Do you know what I love? I love not
It's one
talking.
of my favourite things to do
It is.
is nothing.
Yeah. But nothing's never nothing when it's something with you.
Ah,
Oh, baby.
my baby.
No, do you know what it is with me? I like not talking to people sometimes. No, that sounds mad, right?
That is one of my all-time favourite. That's in my top 5.
I know,
That's
that
probably
sounds
number 2 for me.
Mad, bro.
That's probably number 2 for me.
I live
not
with my
talking to
fiance
anybody.
and my baby, and I'm like, some days I'd be like, I just love to not talk to anyone today. You know what I mean? Because
I love that.
I think it's because I talk for a living as well, and I talk to people I really don't give a shit about, like, for a living. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, I get them days where I'm like, because it's mad, because when I was living in my ma's and she was living in her ma's, it was sort of a thing where, like, you had your little escape where it's like, I can go to my room and she can go home and I don't have to talk to anyone. Do you know what I mean? But now it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I miss it. You know what I mean? Like, I do. I miss it. I don't miss. Like, I don't regret anything. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. I'm coming across awful here. Like, I'm not. What I mean is that some days I'd love if she was just like, and like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, bro. If everybody was just like, you know what, we're gonna leave Ev alone today. Let him just not speak to anybody. Like, you know
Just
what I mean?
don't talk to him.
No, it's very rare. I get days like that.
Yeah.
But I'd say one of my favorite things as well.
Most
is-
of my days are like that.
is to sit on the old couch. And you know what? Before COVID, bro, I was very much somebody that couldn't sit down on the couch for 20 minutes. I had to be out doing something. I had to go. You know what I mean? I had to
Yeah.
go for a walk or something. But now, after COVID and I got fat and lazy, I'm just like, yeah, stick on
Oh, I love it.
Lord of the Rings there.
I just want to sit there and just don't speak to anybody.
Yeah,
Just
that-
leave me alone. Just give me an hour.
I miss that
Let me figure this out.
No, it is. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough trying to. And I'm sure you're the same. You've like 2 kids now. You know what I mean? So I'd say it's tough to find some alone time.
Ah,
Do you know
no.
what I mean?
I'm always snaking off.
Are you?
Yeah. I always snake off, bro. You mad? I'm a moody bastard.
Maybe because
I am.
I'm a new dad. Like, no, I have to be spending every
I am
moment.
a moody fucker. We'll go around to her ma's house like on a Wednesday or whatever for dinner, and they'll be on the kitchen chatting, you know, having a great time. I'll be in the sitting room on my own, just watching telly, just watching watching somebody on a BMX on YouTube just do some tricks. I'm just like, this is great. This is great.
Danny, is anyone in that sitting room?
This is great.
No, perfect.
This is really great. I'm having a great time here. This is a great time. But like,
I don't know.
I love that. I love just left to it. Just crack on there for a minute. Do you know what I mean? Relax. But I also love being around Dan and the kids. Do you know what I
Of
mean, as
course,
well. Like,
yeah. That goes without saying. Like,
it's 50-50 for me. Do you know what I mean? I love it. Like, I love being with them.
yeah. No, it's the same with
But
me.
I love having that kind of, you know, not escapism, just kind of like, just let me sit on the couch and watch a movie.
Yeah,
It's great.
Yeah,
And if the kids are floating around, sweet.
yeah.
Just don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me for 10 minutes. Just let me catch you this last line that you're saying here. 1 sec. Right, go on. What were you
Yeah.
saying?
Richie's
Shows
one of
your
them-
drawing.
Richie's one of them dads that just sits on the couch and it's just like, here's a noise and he yeah. Give that over. Doesn't even look,
exactly
doesn't
what
even,
I'm like.
doesn't even look away from the telly.
That's what I'm like. I've been saying like, oi. Stop that now. Come on.
Bathroom, just splashing around and shit,
That's exactly what I'm like. Bro.
climbing the presses.
Not even joking.
No, I
I'm
do. I
real
love,
the
I love it, and you know what? I was only saying to Danielle during the week that I think we need to appreciate the position that we're in a little bit more as well.
bro, come on.
The fact that we have, like, the fact that, like, I was saying to her about me anyway. I was like, the fact that I have, like, you and I have Kaylin, like, is it's a rarity these days as well, bro. Do you know what I mean? And also being the age that we are, and we have our own place to live as well.
Brother, come on. I have a great life.
That's same with me, bro. It's the same with me.
I have a great life. I shouldn't have anything to complain about.
No.
I'm walking into a really good job.
Yeah.
I'm married to probably like one of the best people ever, my best mate. I'm married to my best mate.
Yeah.
I have 2 great little kids.
Yeah.
I own a house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A nice big dirty house. I own it. I have a dog, a tortoise, a car. You know what I mean? I'm healthy.
Little brother.
Ish. I'm healthy. Give over. I'm healthy-ish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've nothing.
Nothing to
I
complain
shouldn't
about.
have anything to complain about, but I do complain because I'm a moody fucker.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
just
know
love.
what I mean?
I love a good.
I'm just a
complaint.
moody fucker,
Yeah.
but I do have a really, really, really good
Same
life.
with me,
I'm
man.
really lucky. I'm
Same with
really
me.
lucky.
And I stopped the other day, and I was one of them moments, Rocky, where I sat there and I was just looking at the two of them, and I was just like, do you know what?
Yeah.
This is fucking great.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time.
This
I'll
is
be in on the
great.
couch there, be watching my movie
On your own.
on my own, and Danny be pottering about, and the kids
Yeah.
will be flaunting in and out or whatever. They're doing whatever. She's probably running around after them because I'm just sat there doing nothing. And I'll just look over, look in, and Danny go, "You all right? What are you looking at?" I'll be like, "No, just looking at it."
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm thinking, "This is great.
This is deadly.
This is great."
yeah.
This
You
is
have to stop and
unbelievable.
appreciate it sometimes, bro. You know what I mean?
I love stuff like that. I
Have
love
to.
stuff like that.
Yeah, same here, brother. Same here.
It's great.
I fucking love it. Speaking of loving it,
Go on.
would
Any
you like
jokes?
any Mac jokes?
Go on, give us a MacDoodle.
I'm not giving you you pops.
Give us a MacDoodle.
You don't deserve nothing, you. Anyway, if what starts with W, ends in T, and has 2 letters in between?
Go on.
Just stating the obvious. What? What? That's crazy. That's a thinker, isn't it? That's a thinker.
Oh, that's an awful joke.
It's so shit.
That's something like an English teacher would say to kids in their class.
Right, here's a good one. Right.
Go on.
I pissed myself laughing at this. Don't worry about your smartphone and your TV spying on your record, right?
Go on.
I tell you why. Because your vacuum cleaner has been gathering dirt on you for years.
Oh, Henry the Hoover out here spying.
Snitch. He's a snitch, bro.
Are you Russian, bro?
Oh.
You made in China. You spying on me?
This goes against what I was saying earlier, but sometimes I wake up grumpy,
Go on.
but other times I let her sleep. He's
Oh, that's a
mad
great
at
one.
me for that.
That's a great one. That's a great one. Oh, that's a good one.
I'm starting a business, yeah,
Hmm?
to teach short people
Sure, people.
maths, like
Yeah.
yeah, like the numbers and all. It's called making the little things count. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, give us one more. Give us one more. Give us one more.
97% of people are stupid.
Go on.
Thank God I'm the other 5%. That's such a bad one, but so good.
What's with all the maths?
I don't know, bro.
Making me think.
Statistics.
about these fucking jokes.
Statistics. I don't really
Datistics.
don't really know where to go from here. Like, do I drive down the M50 or?
Don't know.
Oh no, we don't fucking know. I haven't a clue. Where do I go? What way would you recommend I go home?
What are you talking about?
Shut
What are you talking about? Oh my god.
Sorry, it's my Friday, yeah? Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. You got
Well,
me hyped off the cola.
He's hyped off the cola.
Hyped off the cola. Sorry, one end it. I'm sorry.
And on that gorgeous note, on that delightful note, I've been ROC.
I have been the flyest of Joes.
Yeah.
And I'll see you. Good luck.
See you next week. Good luck. Stop shooting down UFOs.
That's poxy.
I know. Stop shooting down UFOs. Come on, America. What are you doing?
What do people say? I heard about that.
The US are shooting down UFOs. The only place fucking aliens visit. The United States
And
of whatever.
They're not welcoming them, bastards.
Yeah,
I feel
well,
like I talk to you like this with me chin.
Americans hate illegal aliens, don't they?
Yeah.
Hello!
Oh!
Delete your Facebooks. Fuck the government and fuck all the protests. Good luck. See you later. Bye.